What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS on a Tuesday afternoon, and I'm so excited to be getting into this one as RUGER makes his return, a brand new single from him that goes by the name Red Flags. He's dropped this alongside another single, which is just an audio clip. We'll probably check that one out tomorrow, but today we are looking at this one, and I'm very excited to dive into it. RUGER's been on fire this year. Obviously, the EP he released earlier on in the year did really well, and in general, he's been gaining a lot of momentum, so I'm excited to see how this one sounds. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We are hurtling towards 59k. Hopefully we can hit that before the end of the week, and we can do it with your guys' help, so please do get involved. Right, without further ado then, we're going to jump right into the sounds of this one. RUGER, Red Flags, let's go. TSB on production, yeah? Okay. Woo! This instrumental is smoky.
Don't know, yeah. See, don't know what you think this is. Is it love or lust? Baby, I don't know which is. Thought I told you I can't fulfill your wishes. I'm a fuck.
RUGER's coming out swinging on this one, man. Again, just before we dive into RUGER's vocal, I need to talk about this instrumental. TSB is probably one of the most underrated producers worldwide. The guy is pristine with every single element of every single instrumental. Every single part of it punches, from the hi-hats to the snares to the kicks to the sort of almost subtle organ lines that are going on in the background. Even those are hitting hard. And then you get RUGER arriving on it with this very kind of silky smooth approach. Really clean intro to this one. I'm loving the vibe of the tune. Again, those organs are really giving me a kind of nostalgic feel, and RUGER's vocal has a real kind of slickness to it on this one. Let's go.
Star on every girl's wish list, but you never for once listened. You're not the only one, got several bitches. But before I go take some kisses, I never doubt the fact, say I love you pieces. She said, "Rude, baby, this ain't you. You're not the sweet guy I once knew. Tell me what changed. Did I do anything wrong, or you just don't love me anymore?" She said, "Rude, baby, this ain't you. You're not the sweet guy."
That's a super catchy little kind of pre-hook section to have. That kind of... Nice, really nice. Again, the topic of the video, it's called obviously Red Flags. I'm assuming it's about red flags in the relationship, but RUGER often likes to dive into lyricism, which is a bit more, shall we say, on the money. So that could mean something completely different. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. The video's looking good though. Again, I love that split shot of the three different girls all going through the same scenario. I quite like that. As a kind of visual representation of what the tune's about. Again, the video looks great, the tune sounds great. I'm loving the percussion on this. So much potency in the way it's been processed.
I once knew, why did you change so bad towards me? You're treating me like shit. Until I said, you saw the red flags, baby, but you ignored the red flags. Yeah, baby, you can't vex. See, I can't change, baby, you better rest or you end this now. You saw the red flags, baby, but you ignored the red flags.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Yeah, baby, you
this is catchy.
See, I can't change, baby, you better.
I can already see myself walking around the house going, literally singing along to, you saw the red flags, baby. I can already imagine it. It's already stuck in my head. It's already on rotation. And this is something that RUGER does really well. He is able to get these melodies that just kind of burrow into your head and they stay there. And this is another great example of that in motion, man. He is so good with that kind of lyric writing, the melody writing, just finding those little pockets that naturally stick with people. And this is another great example of that.
So you end this now. Baby girl, no time, we gotta end this now. Let's stop lying. I'm in a true talk, I know if we settle down. Time's not on your side. Check the clock. I know you fell in love with my cock and Glock. I'm a billion reasons why we can't work, baby. She said, "Rude, baby, this ain't you. You're not the sweet guy I once knew. Tell me what changed."
Rude, baby, you ain't you. You're the sweet guy I once knew. Yeah, catchy. Really works, man. Again, as I said earlier, it's a RUGER tune, so you have to like prepare your ears to hear some pretty on the money lyricism, as we just heard. I'm not going to dive back into it, but again, it's really cool to see, man. RUGER is on smoke on this tune. This is obviously a tune that did get pushed back due to obviously some very sad circumstances going on. Obviously, thoughts going out to Davido and everyone involved, but this is a cool tune, man. I am very much enjoying this tune. I like the fact that we're getting to see RUGER just be himself more than anything else. It's very much along the lines of Girlfriend. That sort of same sort of approach, I feel. And obviously the topic is very similar as well, so yeah.
Did I do anything wrong, or you just don't love me anymore? She said, "Rude, baby, this ain't you. You're not the sweet guy I once knew. Why did you change so bad towards me? You're treating me like shit. Me tell her say, you saw the red flags, baby, but you ignore the red flags. Yeah, baby, you can't vex. See, I can't change, baby, you better rest or you end this now.
Gotta say, credit to TSB on this instrumental, because he has created a backdrop over which Ruger can do near enough whatever he wants and sound smooth. Again, there's very little actual lead melody on this tune. The majority of the kind of up and down, in regards to kind of like rolling up and down the scales and stuff, is coming from Ruger's vocal. It's mainly just chords and bass in the backdrop. So you've just kind of got this really nice kind of soundscaped mesh of different elements, but the main element, obviously, of the tune is Ruger's vocal. And again, the pre-hook is super catchy, and then the chorus itself is, you saw the red flags, baby. Super, super catchy. That's the best way to describe this. Catchy.
Flags, baby, but you ignore the red flags. Yeah, baby, you can't vex. See, I can't change, baby, you better rest or you end this. You saw the red flags, baby, but you ignore the red flags. Yeah, baby, you can't vex. See, I can't change, baby, you better rest or you end this now. You saw the red flags, baby, but you ignore the red flags. Yeah, baby, you can't vex. See, I can't change, baby.
Again, even down to those little chords we're hearing now, the instrumental is literally potent drums, bass, and then literally just rolling kind of chord progressions, which is really cool because, as I said before, it means you get to hear Ruger really spread his wings and go into so many different directions. You're hearing a lot of those kind of R&B influences from Ruger really come to the forefront on this tune. That's what this tune's all about. It's about kind of doing R&B. It's almost like kind of anti-R&B. It's like false R&B because obviously R&B tends to be quite sort of lovers based, and this is like the other side of it. This is like not being the best person sort of R&B, which is cool to see. Like Weekend-esque. There we go. So we'll pause it there. We'll let the tune run through to the end. I've just heard another voice coming in, so I'm assuming this is just going to be the moment everything collapses. But yeah, very much enjoyed this tune. Love the instrumental structure. Again, love hearing those kind of anti-R&B elements. As I said, it sounds almost like early Weekend-esque, like Weekend Trilogy-esque. And it's really, really cool to see, man. But yeah, I very much have enjoyed this one. Let's watch this final skit, and then we'll get into our breakdown.
Who's this girl? Who the hell is this? You're the fan.
Someone get this fan out of the set. Someone get this fan out of the set. Who are you?
Are you joking?
Ruger! This guy's a menace and must be stopped. But there we go, Ruger, Red Flags. Very cool tune. Obviously, the subject matter very much in keeping with a lot of Ruger stuff we have heard before. I do like the overall feel of this one. A lot of bounce to it, a lot of real kind of pressure behind the instrumental. And then on top of that as well, just a really nice kind of vocal projection. Love the sort of R&B influence sort of melodies and things like that, especially when the topic is so like not R&B. I love that kind of almost juxtaposition that we end up hearing. And it's a really cool tune. We're definitely going to check out the second track he has released probably tomorrow. But yeah, this one, Red Flags. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm always keen to hear what you guys think about the tracks we are reacting to. And as always, if you are new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well. Leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and
Yes, it's Kovu. Stay locked. Cam TV.
Boys can go fit right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Kovu.
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch, and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy selector. Alright, let's go.